It is week 3, and the Denver Broncos travel to Los Angeles to play the division rival, the first division game of the season against the red hot Los Angeles Chargers. Can the Denver Broncos defense make a bounce back and have a bounce back performance? Can the offense continue their offensive run game and continue their momentum that they have going into week 3? Can the Broncos go in and get an upset win and be first in the AFC West? That's what we're here to talk about. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the
shake the air. Get bucked. Here comes the thunder. Feel that quake in Broncos country. We're never afraid to take it. The rivals gonna crumble in the spotlight's glare. Get bucked all together. Let's shake the air.
Inside the 15, inside the 10, the 5, touchdown Denver!
What is up? What is up? What's up, Broncos country? What is up, Rob? Welcome to another episode of the Get Bucked Game Day Show, brought to you by the Orange and Blue Network. I'm here. I'm your the co-founder of the Orange and Blue Network, the Bronco gentleman, Isaiah Henderson. With me is the co-host again, Bronco Rob, who gave you guys a mile-high salute. Rob, welcome to week 3, another Sunday. How was your week, bud? How you feeling? What are you thinking? And are you excited or what?
Isaiah, what's going on? Orange and Blue crew, what's happening? And most of all, Broncos country, it's game day. It is week 3. This is 3 weeks in a row that me and Isaiah are here to get you going, get you hyped up for the game. I'll be honest, I'm a little nervous for this game because the Chargers are coming in hot. They're coming in with some momentum. Justin Herbert making all the right plays, 0 interceptions in the first 2 weeks of football. Yeah, I'm, I've got a buddy of mine that has been chirping in my phone all day. So, we'll see how that goes. He's a Chargers fan. Luckily, every time he starts talking smack before the game, usually the Chargers wind up charging. So I'm hoping that momentum carries over. But Isaiah, you and me are twinsies today, bro. Wearing the dark blues. Yes, sir.
I like it. Yeah, you're definitely a little bit more optimistic than I am. Maybe toward the end of the show, you would have convinced me otherwise. But you say you're nervous. I wouldn't say nervous. I don't want to sound awful, but I've not been looking forward to this game this week. Injury report was, I guess, it's the same. But here's the way I saw someone else put it. It's the same team as last year, plus Talanoa Hufanga in a run game. And so those are definitely the differences that we have this year versus last year. So those are the things that we're going to talk about. But before we get to that, guys, make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow us on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and anywhere you listen to your favorite podcast. As you guys know, and we're going to say it repeatedly, we are on the path to 539 subscribers on YouTube. We are just under 100 away from that, and that triggers a Bo Nix jersey giveaway. So you must be subscribed to us on
84.
YouTube.
We are 84 away.
84 away to be specific. So you must be subscribed to us on YouTube to be a part of the running. And once that giveaway is gone, then that triggers the next milestone and the next giveaway. So it does not stop there because we are a fan-led podcast here. And because of that, don't forget to hit the notification bell, because then you would have got the notification that the Get Bucked Game Day show went live an hour before game day. And as you guys know, lately Mondays, I haven't been doing Orange and Blue Blitz. Going to try and get back to that. But Monday, Wednesday, Friday is Orange and Blue Blitz. Broncos Bros on Monday at 7 p.m. Nothing Rhymes on Tuesday. Mile High Symposium with Doc and JT's on Wednesday, along with Broncos Talk. And then we have Vivos Los Broncos. And then afterwards tonight, we're going to have the Buck Your Feelings post-game show. I believe Jay will be back hosting that, who I have him in fantasy right now. He's beating my butt. I'm 1-1 in that. But that's neither here nor there. Let's see. Is this the – there we go. So, guys, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate the thumbs up. So, Rob, we've got a lot to talk about. A lot we're looking up.
I'm going to give a little shout out.
See if you can send
Shy Vargas real quick. He comes in saying, "Hey, Bronco Rob, Shy, what's happening, sir? Glad to have you with us."
See if can you see if you can send Dak the link? He wants to hop on. So, hey, Dak, Rob's going to send that to you. So, yeah, we got Shy in the chat. Mic'd up. Can't wait for the show. Appreciate you. He said, what's up, Bronco Rob? Yeah, guys, so we have a lot to talk about today. It's a division game matchup. The Chargers had 3 division games in a row. The Chargers, the Raiders, now the Broncos. If they win this game, they are firmly in first place for the AFC West. And the Broncos come in and get the upset, then we will be first in the AFC West because we will have 1 win in the division, but no losses. The Chargers will have 2 wins in the division, but 1 loss. So it's a big, important game. The next time we see the Chargers will be the last game of the season. Now, if I'm being 100% honest, guys, I'd rather the Chargers be chasing us if we get this win versus us chasing the Chargers. Because that means that if we lose this game, that means that we have to beat the Chiefs twice and the Raiders twice to be chasing the Chargers. Whereas if we beat the Chargers this time, the Chargers have to wait to play us again. They can go out and they can beat the Chiefs and the Raiders one more time each, but they're still going to be waiting for us. So it's definitely a big game, week 3 game. The following schedule is Jake Browning and the Bengals, and then what looks like to be the god-awful Eagles or the awful offense Eagles. And then I think we have the Jets after that. So this game is definitely very important. You want to come out of September at worst 2-2. At worst 2-2. I believe your nephew is in. Is that your nephew in the chat, Rob?
Not exactly sure. I don't have
Christian.
Not to my knowledge.
Well, I'm Uncle. What's up, Christian? So very important game, and as Rob says, he's a little nervous. For me, I have a lack of confidence. That's a better put. I have a lack of confidence. The only thing I'm confident in going into this game is the run game, because there's nothing else that has been consistent so far in the first 2 weeks. Offense was bad week 1. Offense was bad week 1. Offense was good week 2. Defense was good week 1. Defense was bad week 2. Special teams has been costly and bad both weeks. And so the only thing that's good and productive has been the run game. So that's what I think we're going to be looking forward to the most. The Chargers are 14th in run defense. So the defensive line is lacking. I think Henley is inactive. So let me see if I can pull up these inactives so far. But what do you think about the consistency so far of all phases of the game, Robin? What are you most confident in going into this game?
Just to piggyback off of your comment there, Diane Henley is questionable with an illness for the Chargers. But I think the points is, obviously the Chargers offense is hot. So Denver's defense needs to step up and needs to match them, stride for stride. If Denver's defense can show up the way that we know that Denver's defense can show up, that will be a huge confidence boost to the Broncos. I still believe in this defense. My question is how effective is Pat Surtain going to be, even though he had that mild ankle injury last week? So, are they going to attack him more? Are they going to, what are the Chargers going to do? We know they like to run. We know they like to pass, sorry. But, again, Justin Herbert has shown in the last 2 weeks, coming out there that he can be a dual threat quarterback. And with us, we got Fanatic Dak. What up, sir?
What's up, you guys? Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Sporting all black. Is that a
It's blue. It's blue.
Oh,
it's
all right. But I think if Denver's defense can show up the way
speaking of
they can show up, I think that's gonna be a tremendous
the inactive. So
Sorry about that. I think
there we go. You guys keep going.
Yeah. I think he was trying to bring up the inactive list, right? For the Denver Broncos. Is what he was trying to do?
Yeah, I've got those pulled up for you, Dak. So obviously the really bad news for Denver is Dre Greenlaw has been put on short-term IR, ruled out with a quadricep injury. We've got Evan Ingram has been ruled out with a back injury, unfortunately, so he's not going to be playing today. But on a little bit of a silver lining, we do have Nate Adkins back. He's expected to be available. He's been dealing with an ankle injury. And then we just have, a couple minor, Nick Benito's got a wrist, but he's, full practice, so he should be able to play. We got Hufanga had a chest injury, but he was, again, full practice by the end of the week. Alex Singleton is dealing with a thumb injury, but it looks like he's going to be available. And Justin Stranad is dealing with a foot injury, but again, he was full by Friday. So not too many people out that we didn't already know. I know Denver did make a couple roster moves, but how do you feel about that list, Dak?
The two eyesores on that list, of course, Evan Ingram, Dre Greenlaw. I'm wishing those gentlemen a speedy recovery. And all I really want is for them to heal up, so that way we can potentially have them for a deep playoff run, right? I mean, at the beginning of the season, you're still trying to get your footing as a team, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish, kind of thing. So I really am vying on having those guys towards the second half of the season, is what I'm really looking forward to, particularly Dre Greenlaw, being that he's on IR. But Evan Ingram, we'll see what happens with his injury. So,
yeah, but yeah, I mean, like I said before, the positive is Pat Surtain's not on that list. So obviously, hopefully the ankle, is good to go, and we don't have to worry too much about him in that area.
Right. Yeah, I know. But ultimately, I'm pretty excited about this matchup. I'm really looking for an electric win, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you, if I be remiss about that, So I'm excited.
I see what you did there, Dak.
Yeah, I threw a dad joke in there, but it's okay.
Best dad ever.
Yes. Yeah, you see that, right? The quarterback matchup, though, I don't know. I know I'm just coming in. I don't know what all y'all touched on real quick. But
nothing.
Oregon.
Go ahead, run free.
The Oregon Duck. I have to say it, guys, because I'm biased. I'm an Oregon Ducks fan. The Oregon Duck. It's the Oregon Bowl tonight. This afternoon for this game, rather, with Justin Herbert, who I've gotten the opportunity to watch, and then Bo Nix. Our beloved Bo Nix, and Bo we trust. Who do you guys think has the better performance though out of these two quarterbacks?
Well, I'm gonna kind of give you a little wrench in your plan there. Bo Nix has Troy Franklin. Justin Herbert does not have any former teammates. So I think that's going to be a deciding factor in the quarterback battle, in my opinion. But again, I'm a Bo lever. But I did change my tag name today to say Borange Crush, because I want to see that defense step up today.
Okay, I like it. What about you, Isaiah?
Yeah, and I was before my Wi-Fi went out, I was going over the inactive. So Diane Henley is active today, so he is going to play. I know he was questionable during the week, so he's going to play. Will Dissly is out. Elijah Molden is out. Cam Hart is out. Their defensive lineman is out. Their wide receiver KLS is out, and their other linebacker Imani Johnson is out. So it seems like they have a similar to last week against the Colts. They're going to have a beat up defense, but I think I was thinking about this. The difference between the Chargers and the Colts is even though the Chargers had beat up defense and we did move the ball, the Colts offense had a dynamic tight end and a dynamic running back, which are both things that VJ's defenses have struggled to cover, and which we miss with Dre Greenlaw out. The Chargers don't have either. They don't have a tight end, and their other tight end is now down, and they don't have a dynamic running back because they're a bad running team. Their interior offensive line is struggling. They don't have their star left tackle. Joe Alt had to move. So the running game's not good. Hampton and Harris aren't backs at the backfield that you have to worry about, and they don't have it.
Yeah.
But he hasn't produced that yet. Hopefully this isn't the game where that happens. Please don't let this be his breakout game.
Please, no.
Please don't let this be his breakout game.
And we wait.
But so it seems like their offense is dependent on Justin Herbert and their receivers.
So I think we would need to generate
kind of like the Broncos were last year. So I'm wondering if that's going to make a difference for our deeps today. That's Jonathan Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm just hoping that this Broncos team really can get home on Justin Herbert and really ruffle some feathers. We're talking about the Ducks. I'm just kidding. Ruffle some feathers and really make Justin Herbert, make this offense one-dimensional. Really, I think is where we can win this game. The trenches is where it's at. Nick Bonito needs to have himself a game. I know we've struggled generating pressure in recent past history with when we played the Chargers. So I think this is a game where Nick Bonito shows up and makes some noise, and maybe not just him. Maybe a Jonathan Cooper is a dark horse that does some damage. You know what I mean? Just to look at.
I was actually just thinking that. I really would like to see Jonathan Cooper step up and have himself a game like we know that he's used to and is able to have. I feel like if we can make Justin Herbert uncomfortable in the pocket, but contain him so where he's not taking off down the field, for 40-yard first downs, I think Denver will have a much better chance in winning this game.
And I am anticipating a better production out from those inside linebackers.
And I think that you guys mentioned the.
Sorry about that.
You guys were mentioning the edge guys, Cooper and Benito, and I think that one of the guys that's definitely prime. He leads the NFL in quarterback hits. I think is definitely a big game. Is probably Jonathan Franklin Myers and Zach Allen. Those interior guys definitely need to cause some disruption today. And really pressure them. Joel, he's not moving. So definitely some interior pressure. And like you said, make them one-dimensional. And the Chargers have been one-dimensional. They just have not suffered the consequences of it yet.
Right. Right. That's a good point you made.
So let the Broncos, if the Broncos defense can definitely step up and make them punish them for not having one game, because vice versa, take the ball off the clock, we can take the time of possession. We could run the ball down the field. We can score. Maybe defense can shut down these receivers because they don't have a run game. We know what they're going to do with a super duper pass game. So those are the things that we're definitely hoping for, and hoping that this defense having a bounce back game really determine whether or not we win this game or not. For sure.
Yeah, for sure, man. And it'd be nice to
Let's
get back
see.
in
We
the
got
win column.
an update. Shy Vargas says the Raiders are getting killed by the Washington
Marcus Mariota.
Speaking of that, Rob, you want to give us a NFL update?
Yes, sir, I will. We got Carolina is killing the Falcons 20-0 right now. Another shutout game, which is also a very low-scoring game, which is surprising, is Green Bay is over Cleveland 10-0. Jacksonville is beating the Texans 10-3. The Minnesota Vikings are absolutely dog-walking the Bengals 41-3. We have Pittsburgh and New England are tied at 14. We have the Rams beating the Eagles by 5, 26-21 there. Tampa Bay is, making the Jets their anyway, they're beating them 23-6. We got Indianapolis is beating Tennessee 34-13. No surprise there. And as Shai Vargas just mentioned, Washington's beating the Raiders 34-10.
Wow. So I know not to jump ahead. I know
sounds like the Raiders still suck to me. So that's good.
And the Chiefs are still 0-2.
Potentially 0-3. Get your Russell Wilson jerseys ready, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see for sure. J.K. Dobbins, though, bro, like, what do you think, bro? Like, is this the game where I don't know if he touched on this, but like, makes a statement like, "Hey, you guys went and drafted Omarion Hampton, but I'm here in Denver doing my thing." What do you think about that? You think he's gonna have a big game? Or?
Yeah, I think right now it's interesting to say. I mentioned it earlier. Is that the most consistent part of our team so far has been run. So far, we have the best run game in the AFC West. Why not? Why not just continue that? Why not make a statement? Why not? Don't overuse him because I don't want him to get injured. I want him to last. But I think, yeah, make a statement. I think he's been advertised. He's been doing very well. And I have a feeling that this is going to be like the Titans, where Dobbins is power, and then Harvey's quickness and his speed is going to catch him off guard. And we're going to do some damage in the run game. But I think this is a game where Dobbins goes, let's say, 17, 18 rushes, 107, 108.
Okay.
Maybe 20 rushes, 110. So I'd love for this to be a statement game and let it. I'm okay. I'm okay if the run game gets all the credit and carries the day. I'm okay with that. I'm okay if the Chargers just can't stop the run and we're just going to keep going. I'm perfectly okay with that.
I'm with you on that, Isaiah. As long as at the end of the day, despite if the running game leads, the charge for the day, as long as at the end of when it's all said and done, we have a W, I'm happy with that for sure. Sign me up all the way. But I think Darby will get. J.K. Dobbins. I don't know where Darby came from. J.K. Dobbins will get about 80 yards or so, and then I think R.J. Harvey gets a little bit more run today than he did last week. And maybe he gets about 50 yards. That'd be nice. I'm just saying. 50, 60 yards. That'd be nice.
I want to see Harvey screen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like it.
Hey, as long as Bo Nix doesn't lead, our running game with the most yards again, that'll be nice.
Yeah,
nice.
And
I think definitely bring down the turnovers as well. We went from 3 to 1. Hopefully, we're down to 0. Hopefully, we've gotten those out and we're back to some efficient football. And like I said, momentum on that offense side of the ball. Of hey, we look good going down the field, scoring touchdowns. Let's do the same thing with, this offensive line they've got, and even Wattenberg last week. And he said it as well. And he put some good film on tape, some pretty good film on tape on the run game. And so I think they've got confidence. They want to put it on their backs. And I say, let's do it. I say, let's do that. Let's do that. We've got, let's see what we got in the comment section. Let's Be Reppin' says, man, after that game last week, I'm scared this game may get out of hand fast. It's my day today, so I wish for a great game today. Yeah, that's my worry as well. I swear Greenlaw never is going to play this season. I hope he's on IR, like Dak mentioned earlier. And so week 7, I think if we can pull out a win today, we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay because I think this Chargers, Bengals, Eagles, Jets, and I think he might be coming back for that Giants game. And if we get him week 7 and the rest of the season, and we get that real back half where we start playing we play the Raiders twice, the Chiefs twice, the Chargers again, the Packers, the Texans. I think that's perfectly okay, and let him be 100% healthy. So that's going to be good. Christian, who's the nephew of Johnny, says the best part of football is the cheerleaders and instruments. That sounds like college football. But yes, football is king in America. But we are going to move on to our next segment where we break down what we are eating today, what we have cooked today, and what we are tailgating. What food are we having today? So, guys, thank you for tuning in to another episode of My.
I know we kick it like no one else. We kick it like no one else. Listen out, there ain't nothing like this. I know we kick it like no one else. We kick it like no one else. Listen out, there ain't nothing like this.
This is
Yeah.
Mile High Menu, where we talk about the food that we cooked, grilled, baked, sauteed, fried, ordered, whatever the case may be. We want to know what it is. If it's leftovers, tell us what it is. Dak, you want to start us off today?
Yeah, I'll start us off. Well, I think I'm gonna go to Gotcha Burger and get me a tasty burger. Gotcha Burger kind of reminds me a little bit of In-N-Out. It's one of the what do you call it? It's a chain that's like local, really good food. If you guys are ever in Eugene, Oregon, hit that place up. It's amazing. Love the burgers there. So that's what got has my mouth watering right now just thinking about it. So, yeah.
Gotcha.
What about
burger.
you?
Interesting.
Yeah, check it out.
I probably might have leftovers. So what I do is I heated up some. I have a pork steak. So it was cooked last night.
Oh,
Baked in the oven with the cast iron skillet. So yeah, I got that heated up. I tasted a bit of it before I came in here. It was good, but it was hot. So got some some garlic on it as well. So it's gonna be absolutely delicious. So like I said, I'm on my carnivore diet. I've lost 15 pounds already. So
you
I'm
look
just gonna
good, bro.
continue with that and give me a nice big pork steak. Oh, stop it. Stop it. You're making me blush. You just can't see it. But I appreciate that.
I'm not trying to hit on you, I promise.
Love it. Love it.
I'm gonna
huh?
go with some burritos, some frozen burritos, but I'm gonna put some green chili sauce on top, and probably just have some rice and beans with it. So I'm keeping it somewhat simple today.
Okay.
Oh, I love green sauce.
Put some hot sauce on my burrito, baby. I don't know if you guys ever
love
watched
green chili sauce.
but that's what I think of every time putting hot sauce on a burrito.
Absolutely.
I
wonder what Johnny's eating. I don't know if did Johnny. So I called Johnny earlier. I don't think he's. I wonder if he's actually at the game because they called me, and they're like, "Hey, kick off work because we're going to drive to the game." So I don't know if they actually did it, but they had plans to drive from Tennessee to California and back for the game. So that's like 3 weeks in a row. They're going to go to a game. So I'm actually no call in today, apparently. But Johnny's cooking sounds real good right now. But that's a short Mile High menu. I don't think we have to put the outro in. But instead of the outro, what we're going to do is part of my menu today. We're going to give a shout out to the sponsor of this show, Dubby, because we want a dub today. Dubby has no sugar, no calories, no maltodextrin, no fillers, and no artificial colors. It's formulated with nothing but amino acids, B vitamins, and nootropics, including the patented neurofactor nootropic, and the caffeine is derived directly from the coffee fruit. So with your Mile High menu, guys, if you're deciding you want something sweet, but you're tired of water, you can always put this in, mix up with a drink. And it's good to just drink anyway if you're tired of water or anything else anyway. It's cheaper than constantly buying juice all the time. And to make it even more cheaper for you, when you guys go ahead and log on, make sure you guys use code OBN10, OBN10 for 10% off of your order at checkout. It's going to make it even cheaper. And don't forget to send in your flavor so that way we can give you guys a shout out for that OBN10, and you guys can go ahead and use some of that with your Mile High menu. So if you're having pork steak like I am, or if you're having a gotcha burger like Dak is, you can say, hey, you know what, I'm cool on the drink, I've got a drink at home, or if you're Bronco Rob and you're at home and you got some chili sauce and maybe it's a little bit too spicy for you, and so you dump some W in there and you gobble that up. But guys, that's going to conclude Mile High Menu. And like I said, I'm not going to do the thing, but what I do want to talk about really quickly is I want to hear an update on you guys' fantasy leagues. I want to hear where you guys are at and how many leagues you're in and what's your scores looking like so far.
Oh man, Rob, you want to start us off, bro? Let me.
I wasn't gonna do fantasy football this year. I was gonna kind of take a year off and just enjoy the games. And unfortunately, I got talked into one that I've done every year for like the last 5 years with my buddy on NFL fantasy. Right now, I'm getting spanked by about 30 points. I won the first week. I lost the second week by about 30 something points. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Every time. I mean, I do have Bo Nix and I have Jaden Daniels on my team, and of course, Jaden Daniels is out this week, so I was kind of forced to start Bo Nix. So I'm hoping Bo Nix has a phenomenal day, but not compared to the guy I'm playing who has Josh Allen, who went off for 51 freaking points. 51 points. Like, come on.
Superman.
This is ridiculous.
Wow.
If Buffalo doesn't make it to the Super Bowl this year, I don't know. I got nothing for him. I don't know.
If they don't make it to the Super Bowl, it's because the Broncos did. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
just kidding,
dude. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. I'm sitting at 1-1 right now. I think my brother Mike won it last year. But I don't know, dude. Fantasy, it's like every time I start feeling like momentum and I know what I'm talking about and I'm paying attention to stuff, something happens and players don't get off the bus. They don't get on the plane. I don't know what the hell happened. So
yeah. I hear you. So it was supposed
fantasy used to be you could players were so consistent week in, week out. You could be like, okay, I know this guy is going to give me some points, but now you're like, this guy this week is good, and then next week AJ Brown, or like now all of a sudden Jamar Chase because the Bengals don't have Joe Burrow and stuff like that. Derrick Henry crapped the bed last week.
Yes.
Well, perfect example. I got TJ Hawkinson. He didn't do crap the first week. He didn't do crap the second week. So I pick up Croft from the Packers. Croft has 3 points. Hawkinson just scored a touchdown. He's sitting at 15 and he's on my bench. Like, come on.
You're just keeping your bench nice and hot.
This is
nice
BS.
and hot. And you know how that works. Usually when after you take them off the bench, you're like, ooh, I got you right where I want you. I'm going to put you in my starting lineup. And they shit the bed sometimes. You know what I mean? So it's like you can't win, it feels like at times. So, yeah.
I'm in 3 different leagues. And I'm getting crushed right now. Most of my guys have not played yet. But this one right now, he has 75 and I have 6. Now, most of my players have not played yet. So in this league, I started Troy Franklin. So I'm hoping Troy Franklin just goes off because DK Metcalf decided to have a good game this week. And then I put DeAndre Hopkins in because I heard, and I benched Jerry Jeudy.
Jerry Judy's trash.
Bench George Pickens. Yeah, awful. Bench George Pickens. They can't put him anywhere besides outside the numbers. And like I said, I'm gonna give you guys an update on because I'm playing the Dreamweaver this week.
Ooh.
And let's see what's the matchup so far. Let's see. Yeah. So like I said, I have 6 points. He has 41. Most of my guys haven't played yet. He has Lamar Jackson. Joe Burrow is my starting quarterback.
Yeah, that's tough. I have
so my backup, fortunately, is Jared Goff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my backup's Jared Goff. And then I'm in one more at work, and that one I think they came back now. So I'm up by 8 in that one. So I started Ibuka this week. He's doing good. And then I started Tyler Warren, who's, but anyway, I started Tyler Warren and Brock Bowers. Oh, man.
Tyler Warren, though, has been solid the first 2 weeks, so even if this is like a game where they, they're just feeding Jonathan Taylor, it seems like. Yeah, dude.
Because the tight ends are doing better than receivers this year.
Yeah. But are you guys ready to brace yourselves to hear how many damn leagues I am? It was supposed to be a light year, like I promise you, it was supposed to be. But I'm in
A
eight.
light year.
I'm in 8 fantasy leagues, bro. I don't know how that happened. It just happened that way.
You kept hitting accept.
How do you
8
keep up with-
fantasy
That's
leagues.
how that happened. Like, what are you talking about? You just get, oh yeah, I'll do another one. I'll do another one.
Yeah, why not? What's another one? Kind of thing. And then I'm looking at my phone, bro, and I have all these damn apps: Yahoo Football, ESPN, Fantasy, Sleeper. I'm putting myself to sleep with that one. The leagues have me in that one, bro, and it's like, how did I get here, bro? Like, I don't know what I'm doing, but it's all good. But I'm doing solid.
Hey,
I haven't looked.
You're bound to win the championship in one of them.
Yeah.
Some
See, what we don't
variation
see-
of healthy guys and whatever.
What we
I'll
don't
shoot my
see-
shot.
What we don't see is the opposite side of Dak, where he has charts and strings, and it looks like that board from, that one show where he's got the strings going everywhere, and Dak's like,
Yeah.
"I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win."
Oh man, I'm shooting. I know they say you shoot your shot, but damn, I guess I'm
That's the
shooting
type of-
8
that's
of
the
them
fantasy
because
show
it's
we
like
need here.
it's
Have,
a little more than that.
Yeah, that absolutely needs to happen. A fantasy show with Dak, and he has strings everywhere, and his files everywhere. His house is a mess. His wife's on the way out; she can't take it anymore. And
Yeah, she's leaving my ridiculous, bro.
She
But
just
it's all
tears
good.
it all
It's fun.
down, throws it in a drum, and lights it all
Hey,
on
fantasy
fire.
league.
Hey, but check this out. Check this out, guys. I am in my first college football fantasy league, and it's a lot of fun. And I'm 4-0, baby. I'm 4-0, and that's the one I'm taking names and numbers in. Just letting y'all know.
College football? Wow,
College football, bro.
you got to know ball to
It's
really
a
be
dynasty league, bro. It's so much fun. I'm having fun, of course, because I'm 4-0. Okay, if I was 0-4, would the conversation be the same? Probably not, but that's okay.
You'd be miserable like the rest of us.
Yeah, but anyway.
Well, update real quick. Rob, before you give us an update on the NFL, Michael Penix got benched. They were getting blown out, so they benched him, and Kirk Cousins.
Wow.
So,
I honestly,
Rob, please give us a score update.
Yes, sir. So Carolina is up even further over the Falcons, 27-0. Green Bay is still up 10-0 over the Browns. Jacksonville 10-3 over the Texans. Minnesota again 48-3 with the latest touchdown from TJ Hawkinson. Pittsburgh and New England are still tied 14-all. We got the Rams over Philly still by 5, 26-21. Tampa Bay over the Jets 23-13. So the Jets did score a touchdown. Looks like. We got Indianapolis over the Tennessee Titans 34-20. As usual fashion, the Raiders are down 34-16, which I'm okay with. Shout out to all my friends that are Raiders fans.
Can I say something too, real quick, and pertaining to the Colts? Danny Dimes, like Daniel Jones, I'm gonna say his government name because I got some respect for that guy. The way he's come out these first 3 games, and I know I get roasted a lot by dudes, but I really don't give a shit. Anyways, the turnaround that he's had kind of reminds me a little bit of Ryan Tannehill, like the way he was struggling with Miami.
Mm-hmm.
He goes to Tennessee. And then things just change, I think situation really matters in this league, honestly. And I got to tip my cap. Shane Steichen, though, has done a phenomenal job despite having the kind of quarterback carousel with Anthony Richardson, that weird situation, with the injuries and with his development. Now you will go to a veteran. And Daniel Jones, these last, like I said, these 3 games, he's really showed out, and he has weapons around him, and Shane Steichen's really setting them up for success. So
yeah, I think that the Colts I think the best case scenario for the Broncos, if I'm being 100% honest, and I think this is a probability, the best case scenario for the Denver Broncos is the Indianapolis Colts wins their division. That's the best case scenario. So that way we don't. So that way it's not in case we don't win our division. It's not a up in the air tiebreaker, because if the Colts win their division, they're in the top 4. There's nothing to worry about. It's everybody else beneath. Plus, if I'm being honest, I'd like to see the Colts in the first round. We lost by a field goal, which they missed the first time. But all that aside, the Colts are a really, really, really good offense. They're very balanced.
They are.
Pretty good offensive line. They've got an excellent running back who can run and catch. They got a great tight end, and they have a good system for them. It's really a read this, read that. They're dangerous. They're very, very, very dangerous.
They're put together rather nicely for sure on the offense, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Rather nicely. All right, guys. So we're going to go to our last segment before we close out today. We're going to get the overs, we're going to get the numbers, we're going to get the spread, and then we are going to go with predictions. So you guys know the song, you guys know the drill, you guys know the segment. Guys, this is another episode.
I'ma run it every time. Give me mine. Going up, need no decline. Money line. I'ma run it.
Here,
All right.
let's see. Does anybody have it up quickly? Yeah, go Rob.
Of course I do. What kind of question is that?
You're
So
on it.
with our betting odds today, the spread is Chargers are -2.5. Money line, we're looking at Chargers are -155. Broncos are +130. The over/under is 45.5 points. And a couple player props to watch: anytime touchdown, Keenan Allen or Cortland Sutton.
Okay.
All right. I guess I'll start us off then. Let's see what I have. I guess so. You said it was 45. I guess on my earlier prediction, it's I had us winning. I had us winning week 2 against the Colts, but we lost. So this one I predicted. I think what is it? 23-20. So 23-20, 43. So I take the under. We cover. I take the under. And I guess I get the Broncos 23-20.
Nice. Okay. Man, well, if I may, give me the over, and I think this game, I would take the money line on the Broncos, because that just sounds like a good value there. The Broncos winning this game 27-23. We get a touchdown to win the game. I think that I'd be sitting pretty. I'd feel good about that if that happened. I think the Broncos country, all the Broncos country would feel some type of way as well. They'd be happy about that. Thrilled. Electric.
But
Yeah, I
freaking Dak. Man, I don't know. I don't do betting. You know,
Okay.
they're saying that the projected score is Chargers 24, Broncos 20. I will never say that the Broncos will not win. I will never say that, because if I do, then something's wrong with me. I'm sick. I got the flu. I got the coronavirus, whatever. Which I don't, just for the record.
Yeah.
I want to say, if I had to say anything, I want to say 24. I'm going to go the opposite direction. I'm going to go 24-20 Broncos. So that's going to cover the spread. And that's going to be, I'm going to take the under. And if I had to take a money line, obviously I would take the Broncos. But what do I know? What do I know? We should have beat the damn Colts, and we lost by 1 point. 1 point. Sorry, I'm still sour.
That hurts.
I'm still sour about it.
You got a sour
Yeah.
taste in them.
definitely a sour taste. And 1 point isn't bad. Like I said, that's why I want to see them. I want to see them in the playoffs again. They got their revenge game. But let's say they get the number 3 seed. Because the Texans suck. The Texans suck.
What's going
the Texans,
on?
The Titans suck. And so it's between the Jaguars, who look like they were going to be 2-1, and the Colts, who are going to be 3-0 for the AFC South. I got money on the Colts to win the AFC South, so that means they're going to be one of the top 4 spots. They may have a better record so they may get number 3 spot. So let's say we're the number 6 seed, or unless we're the number 4 seed, we don't win the division. I'd rather take the Colts in the first round. But yeah, I want that revenge game there in the playoffs. And so that last one, they missed it. It was a penalty. So go ahead, Jack.
I had Houston winning the division to start the season, bro. But like, egg on my face, because damn, was I wrong? Like, I'll be honest, bro. Like, I'm kind of shocked. I have to be honest with that. I didn't expect that.
Yeah. And then the Colts came out firing on all cylinders. So right now they're we were the best when they played, but yeah, so far they're the real deal. So it wasn't a bad loss. We just had to hope the Colts continue that momentum so it looks better for the Broncos. All right, guys, what time is it? All right, so we've got 15 minutes until game time. Are we missing anything else, gentlemen? Let's see what we got in the comments section. Yes, we are. We have to do one more thing, and we're going to go ahead and get checked. So it is week 3, and I don't have enough confidence. I don't have enough enthusiasm. Dak has done his best. Bronco Rob has done his best, but I'm just not motivated enough. I'm still let down from last week, still a little disappointed from the Colts. So I'm going to have to go ahead and bring in some extra reinforcements, some extra help to get you, to get me ready to get ready for this Broncos game. So we're going to do another video of us calling, not necessarily calling, but a pre-recorded video from one of our guests, from one of our regulars. Get ready to get shiped.
What's up today? Tomorrow today is the Chargers weekend. We're going back to stop Justin Herbert. We're going back to put the hooks on Justin Herbert. Broncos defense, you better show me up. You didn't do crap last week. Let Bo Nix to show. Let's take this W. Let's take this Chargers away. Let's win this game tomorrow, because we going hook on Justin Herbert. This defense going back to come out angry. I'm so tired of our defense right now. Our defense broke me last week. We gave up almost 400 yards against Justin Herbert, against Danny Dimes. This defense, show me up right now. I'm not playing with you right now. I'm not playing with you. We got to show up tomorrow. We got to show up tomorrow, defense. Come on, Bronco defense. We got to show up. Don't piss me off right now. Don't tick me off. Don't take me off, because if we lose tomorrow, I'm blaming Vance Joseph. I'm blaming this defense. We got to stop the run. We have to stop the run tomorrow. We can't be down. We can't let the Chargers beat us, because if we lose by the Chargers, I'm going to be mad. But we coming for the Chargers, boys. We own LA too. LA's our second home. We coming for them boys. We coming for them boys.
We coming, baby. Yes, he's right. We coming.
He made my mood that much better, because he had me laughing. He said, "Don't piss me off."
Yeah.
He got me shiped. You did the job that Dak couldn't do. You did the job that Rob couldn't do. You put a smile on my face, and you actually got me ready. Don't piss me off, defense. Don't piss me off. You got to have a bounce back. We're tired of it, just like Shy said. So now I'm in a different mood. I'm in an angry bounce back. Let's get a revenge mood, and I'm hoping that the Broncos defense is having the exact same attitude that Shy has. Don't piss me off. And he put a real genuine smile on my face. So mile high salute to Shy and what he does for us every week to get us hyped and ready to go. Yeah, guys, we're getting ready to close out here. We have 10 minutes until the Broncos game starts. So that means you guys know what the deal is. And now, as soon as the game is over, I need you guys back over here for the Buck Your Feelings post-game show. Mile high salute, Shy. Getting us ready to go every single week. Guys, don't forget to like this video. We are 84 subscribers away from the path to 539. When that happens, that triggers a Bo Nix jersey giveaway, and you must be subscribed to us in order to get that. And once that's done, we will then be immediately announcing the next giveaway and the next milestone. So make sure you follow all of us on Twitter. You see our Twitter handles here as well. You can follow us on Facebook, anywhere you listen to your favorite podcast, guys. And don't forget to smash that like button and hit that notification bell. Let's see. Any
Hey,
more
Isaiah,
comments?
just so you know, we are sitting at 469 subscribers right now.
Ooh,
So we went up by about
It went up.
14.
thank you.
Since we started the show?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Look at you guys. You guys, you know what? There's not enough words that can describe how awesome you guys are. And this is why we will stay loyal to the fan base and we'll always be a fan-led podcast. Was because you guys are absolutely excellent. 14 subscribers just in the midst of us talking. We love you guys. Shout out to you guys. Mahai salute. And guys, there's more where that came from. It's not just the Get Buck Game Day show. It's not just here. It's also the Buck Your Feelings post-game show, which happens every game after the game. So guys, show the same love in the post-game show and go in and get those subscribers. Because hey, if you're subscribed, you're in it. And hey, just because you didn't win this one doesn't mean you're not in the running for the next one. Because you're there, you're here, and we're also, we're talking about something for our regulars too as well. So don't think we forgot about you guys. But we want to do whatever we can to take care of you guys. But we are here because you guys come and watch us. As long as you guys watch us, we will be here for you guys. Mahai salute, guys. We're going to go ahead and beat the Chargers week 3. Shy got me motivated. He got me used. So I'm ready to get this upset win. I'm ready to be number 1 in the AFC West for the first time in a long time. Let's get the Sean Payton, Bo Nix era on the road the right way. Year 3. Let's get it. Any closing thoughts, gentlemen, before we head out of here?
I'm just hoping that the Chargers, do what we're used to them doing and charging the bed at the end of the game. Hopefully we can get our pass game and use our run game to get ahead on the scoreboard, because that the Chargers are going to be airing the ball out quite a bit, and they're going to be scoring touchdowns any which way that they can. So again, like Shai said, Broncos defense, don't piss us off, and let's bring back the orange crush to that defense, like we know that they're capable of doing.
Yeah, I think this defense will have a chip on their shoulder. This team as a whole will have a chip on their shoulder. And I would look forward to them making a statement win today, Broncos country. Let's go.
Let's go. So, guys, we will see you guys after the game here for the Buck Your Feelings post-game show. Mahai salute. And, guys, we will see.
Here comes the thunder. Feel that quake in Broncos country. We're never afraid to take. The rivals gonna crumble in the spotlight's glare. Get bucked all together. Let's shake the air.